Have you guys seen Jamie Foxx's Trump?
There's a lot of great people on both sides. Lots of great people on both sides. I know Harry, he's a great person. He couldn't vote for me at the time. Now he can vote for me once he gets out. I love Snoop D-O double G, great person.
So do you love Death Row Records?
I love Death Row. I love Death. Excuse me. Excuse me.
It's incredible.
I got tagged in that 9,000 times.
It's the only Trump I've ever heard that's better than yours.
Oh, it's better.
Well, black people are better at things.
This is a challenge.
It's really good.
Is it better?
Jamie Foxx. I don't know. I'm not gonna. I don't saw like. Where is this road taking? Yeah, I know the next couple. Nope. He's a black guy. Black guys, they're okay, pretty good. I'm not gonna do it.
I can't read this.
I'm not doing it. Dude, some people are way better at the conversational Trump. I can't do that. Like the.
What are you gonna do in 2024, Mr. Trump? Is it you haven't announced you're running again?
I haven't announced it. The crooked FBI, they went into my house. Not good. They didn't find anything.
Mr. Trump, how do you feel about gay rights?
I like it, but they're going a little overboard with the dancing. A lot of dancing. I don't know about that.
Trump, go on Matt and Shane's.
Please. Trump.
Would that be amazing?
What would Trump
get
drink?
Trump on your show?
I've had the opportunity to have him on my show more than once. I've said no every time. I don't want to help him. I'm not interested in helping him.
The night is still young. We'll see.
If I have him on, the night is still young?
Yeah.
You think I'll have him on?
I think you'll have him on.
Really? Yeah. Why do you think that? Because you'll have Putin on?
And you're competitive as no.
Trump doesn't drink, dude.
At all.
Damn. You'd have chicken for him.
We
Imagine
get some
if you could
McDonald's
just get
and amphetamines for the boy.
Imagine if that's the first time he drinks is on your show.
Oh.
Heard about it. I'll try it.
Imagine his Twitter
Mr.
drunk.
Trump,
His drunk Twitter.
Oh, I mean, his Twitter before was insane, but his drunk Twitter would be bananas.
It'd be meaningful. It'd be like, check out this sunset.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Right,
true.
tones down a little
He
bit.
would just get like kind of
Could you
like emotional.
imagine drunk Trump?
Oh, man, that's a character.
Yep.
Gillian Keys, write it.
We f***ed that up.
Drunk
that was a layup. We didn't even think of that.
You just see him
go,
going like,
well, just do
oh,
it now.
shit.
Just do it now.
Yeah, it's not
do
too
it.
late.
Keith's
Do it now.
Season
Dude.
3.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of guys coming out here. Jamie Foxx, what a great guy. Look at my African American over there. He's
There you go.
I saw the
Wait,
I
you
saw
saw
the
him?
king, dude. I went to Mar-a-Lago.
Wait.
I was in Mar-a-Lago.
What?
Yeah. That shit was so nice. But yeah, that's what's been going on. Betting on MLS. My incredible streak of losing in UFC betting continues. It's fucking unreal, dude. I'm sitting there betting, and then you get locked in this thing where you're betting like $50 a fight, and your guy walks out and gets his knee broke right away. It sucks, dude. It sucks. I'll be like, all right, I'll bet 20 on this. This guy's favorite. I'll win like $5.
Yeah.
Gotta win this. Of course,
That's fun.
Gets
That's an
fucking
honest
one
bet, yeah.
punched. Just like, get up, dude. It's the worst. It's the worst sport. It's the worst sport in the world to watch when your guy's gonna lose. From the walk in to the last. It's from the walk in. You can be like, oh fuck, I picked the wrong guy. Because half the time I've never seen these people fight on these undercards. They're all nobodies.
Yeah.
And then your guy just walks out, and the other guy's just yoked. Just starts fucking up, dude. Oh, this is the guy, dude. This is the one I was talking to. I was on the phone with Matt for this one. Fuck, who was it? There was this black dude from England. He's a kickboxer. Kaison. Fuck, I forget his name. DeKazy.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy looks like the fucking man.
Yeah.
And they're putting him up against like just some fucking stumble bum from like Kyrgyzstan.
Yeah, exactly.
Turns out the guy walks out and they're like, oh yeah, he's like the preeminent teacher in Thai boxing. He comes out, dude. He looked like Bane. He walked out. They're like, this is like his second UFC fight. I'm like, DeKazy's got to win this. DeKazy was like a heavy favorite. This guy was a robot. He threw the hardest leg kicks and body kicks I've ever seen in my life.
Fuck.
Just mercilessly pounded DeCasey.
Dude, if we're
Start to finish.
fighting the third world
He was
on
teaching
TV,
him, dude. He was teaching him. He was coaching him. He was coaching DeCasey during the fight.
Holy
DeCasey would throw a punch and he'd be like, all right, that was decent. And then throw like the meanest combo you've ever seen. Like painful.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, DeCasey, come on.
I mean, dude, the UFC is
Like,
Hunger
dude, keep your
Games.
hands up.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
That's Hunger Games for the third world.
Really
You get
is.
to have like, oh, here's a British guy. Everyone knows him, but you can't bet on it like football, where like you can follow like the whatever. You can follow like the Washington All Lives Matters and be like, you're like, all right, I know that guy. I've watched him in college. If you're in UFC, you know this guy from Britain. Like I've seen him fight a couple times, and you're like, oh, and here comes a child soldier from the Armenian conflict,
Yes.
and you're just like, this could go one of two ways. So they pull.
It always
people
goes the same way.
out of fucking
if you,
nowhere.
If you're from one of the stands,
You're gonna
you're
come
a motherfucker.
dominate. True.
Especially if it's a stand that's not a country.
Yeah.
Like a Dagestan or a Kurdistan or some made up stand.
You live in a disputed territory.
If
It's
you
like
are
I think China owns where I live, but I'm not sure.
everyone from Chechnya, or like if you see like one of those countries like Georgia,
Yeah.
pick them, dude. They're coming out and they're the meanest dudes of all time.
But then they can escape like third world poverty by coming and just beating the fuck out of some
Yeah.
like dude from England.
Yeah. And then you hear,
That's fucking
but occasionally you
crazy,
get
dude.
tricked by it. Sometimes they have like a Georgian flag or something like that, but they were raised and born in England.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can trick you with that. In the
Fake.
post-fight interview, they have like a British accent. You're like, oh, no wonder he fucking lost.
Where do the scouts go? Do they scouts go to like Dagestan and they just like watch a boy?
No,
like,
I think they like
murder?
see someone. It's always like somebody showed Dana White like a cell phone video of a guy kicking someone in the head, and he was like, "Call him up."
Awesome, dude.
Yeah,
At the UFC, at the one on Wednesday, they literally said some kid showed Dana White a video
Yeah.
of some guy kickboxing, and he was like, "Oh, we got to sign him."
yeah. And then he brought him in and he fucked people up.
He got lost. No, he
Oh
lost.
wait, which one was that guy?
Not the black guy from Wednesday. I can't remember his name, but he lost.
Yeah, black guys let me down this week.
Did they really?
Normally that's like a UFC rule: black versus white, bet black.
Yeah.
White versus Asian, bet white.
True.
Asian versus black, Asian.
Wow.
That's a
You had it
tricky one.
figured- you had it
I had
figured
it
out.
figured out for a while. But then the Asians started letting me down. They started getting rocked. Girl fights, if it's China, pick her. She's a robot. She's a steroided out robot. They're like the Soviet Union now.
Are
Where they're
they
just
really?
sending athletes that are just roided out of their minds.
We need a new Rocky. We need Rocky to fight the communist regime and win.
True.
Be tight, dude.
But China, I don't think they have any male fighters.
Really?
Not really.
Not
no.
really.
Nah.
So they let their women do the dirty
That'd be
work?
awesome, though, if we sent, like, platinum Mike Perry over to China. Have you ever seen this guy? He's a retarded guy. He's a Uyghur. He's an absolute Uyghur. He wanted his last fight at his post-fight interview was like, "What's up with taxes?"
Oh, fuck.
He won a fight and then immediately got on the mic and was like, "We gotta fucking stop with taxes, dude. This is bullshit." Then he just got in a fight at a restaurant in Florida, and he screamed the N-word.
Did he?
Yeah, of course he did.
He smashed the
he's one
emergency
of
glass?
And then he
Shit, I meant to call 911, not yell the N-word.
There was no remorse, dude. He socked the geezer, was standing outside. He was like, "If you touch me, I will send you to a different fucking planet." Like it was Platinum. He's my guy.
He's a grandfathered in white guy for saying the N-word.
Yeah,
he's
true.
allowed-
yeah,
He's
he's
allowed,
allowed
dude,
to,
for
yeah.
sure. Counts as an orgasm.
Yeah, that's a funny move. You ever see a dude with a high school girl? I think it was I used to do this as well, but I remember my brother going on the couch and he would just like kiss his girlfriend just like for like 30 minutes. My older brother would just kiss her cheek constantly, dude. It was like, whoa, man. That's where I got the move from. I used to do the same thing. I used to be a heavy kisser. The point where now looking back on it, I'm like, that might have been kind of
A lot of kissing.
might have been uncomfortable.
Dude, I remember I had a girlfriend.
No,
who-
just pecs. Lots of lots
the
of
first
sweet
time we
pecs.
kissed, she went in
Oh,
the
you're
hardest
talking to
tongue
Really?
ever.
Tongue diver.
She literally like when we went
yeah.
to kiss for the first time, she was like, and like that's how she thought kissing worked.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Have you been doing this like your whole?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Have you been doing this to every guy? What guy told you this was?
Are you like a child porn star? What the fuck?
It was crazy.
Why did she do that?
Anyway,
I didn't.
I
Yeah, I
know,
didn't
it
like
was funny.
that. Also, looking back on it
no,
though,
bad
maybe
kid
hindsight.
weird.
It's
How'd
very-
you miss this?
yeah. And she was in a long relationship before me.
oh,
What was that the whole
You
time?
guys just had bad kisses for nothing worse than a bad kiss.
dude, a hard, aggressive tongue is a tough one.
It was crazy. It's
Although,
like-
she's probably horny, dude.
True. She
If a
saw
girl,
me.
that's how you. If they're hitting you with like fucking ramrod tongue, dude.
Alien mouth.
Yeah, dude.
That's exactly what, dude. One of
She
the
was
first times we
thrusting?
made out, I was laying down on I was
Nice.
Your chest exploded.
I was trying to tuck away.
Yeah.
I was trying to go
You're going
away.
to sleep. She just went.
And she woke me up. I was like, and I literally had to be like, "What are you doing?" I had to be like, "Have you
taught her how to kiss?
I taught her how to make love. I took her down there, Bobby.
Have you ever really? Was that playing?
See, the Bike King perked his head up a little.
What
He said,
happened? Oh, you did some instructions?
As soon as I finished the radio.
Instructional.
Yeah, you did some.
You like instruction. You like
You
teaching
did
in
some
the bedroom.
clothed male, nude female
Yo,
instructional.
this has really got to stop.
Why?
Tell me I'm doing this shit. Yeah.
What are
You're
you
doing
talking
great.
about?
This is totally fun.
Boy, this is a killer episode, dude.
Yeah,
Just think about all the people laughing, dude. That's all that
I can't stop
matters.
thinking about traps now between the two of you.
Dude, just you gotta abandon your
Would
dignity.
never.
You gotta abandon your dignity.
I'm not putting you in any traps. I've been saying things that I'm gonna regret.
I do that every week.
I have family members that listen to this, and they're gonna know how sexual the son has become.
Oh, true,
Real
dude.
sexual dynamo.
You might have to come out, dude, as fully sexually. Tell your family you're sexually active at Christmas. Dude.
They're gonna be fucking bummed if they find out I'm sexually active.
Really?
Yeah.
You gotta tell them, dude. Like, Mom, Dad, I think it's important for you to know that I am sexually active.
I am in fact sexually active. I got you guys a gift. Just
Concrete.
Yeah.
Put on Playmakers.
Yeah. Just remember this. You guys did this to me.
Oh.
We shouldn't have watched
Get your parents a
Playmakers.
porno for Christmas, dude. Get them like
What a
some.
nasty fucking thing.
That's so funny, but I live at home. I can't do that.
Dude, Santa, you can put it in like a little, like Santa brought it, dude.
If you did get your dad a flashlight, that would be like
Oh
an
my god.
insane hookup.
Oh.
If you got your parents sex toys,
Oh fuck.
if you got them like an Adam and Eve's gift certificate.
Labeled them for Billy. I'm gonna get I swear to God, I'm going to a Birds and Bees. That's a store near the pervert store near our house.
Say from Billy.
From Billy, dude.
Get your
I'm
dad
gonna
a
do Birds.
flashlight.
I'm gonna do a Birds and Bees gift certificate from Billy. I'm gonna get my dad lingerie from Billy.
You're gonna buy in person though? You're gonna go in person?
Yeah, I'll go to the
I
pervert store.
respect that. I respect that.
I go to the pervert store. I'm no stranger
We
to the
gotta get
pervert
you a
store.
rubber ball for that mouth. We gotta go down and shop. I can see you. I can see you leathered up.
I'm not leathered up.
You got a good body for getting leathered up.
I bought one of those heads though.
I would look insane in a
True,
leather.
dude. You would look nice in a
You'd look
Catwoman
I
tight.
suit.
own one of those fucking dog heads. I bought it as a joke.
What is a dog
Right
head?
for the pandemic.
What, the thing that has like a...
I made somebody a happy birthday card for one of the listeners of our presentations. His girlfriend was like, "Hey, can you make him a birthday card?" So I held a gun in front of the thing and put the dog.
I've seen it. It's a pretty funny
Told
picture.
Andrew- I sent it to you before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yo, this is crazy, guys. Shit,
No,
but
it's
I think
very
it's
funny.
Is this okay? And
Pretty
you're like,
awesome, yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Pretty awesome.
funny.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, you could fill out a leather suit. Nice.
I don't put it on and like get powers though.
Maybe you could just sub out. Get subbed.
I don't like. You guys ever been tied up? I've never been tied up. I don't like getting tied up.
Have you ever tied anyone up? You ever tie someone up and do it?
I think
That's a big 10-4 confirmation.
Did you ever tie someone up and kiss them?
Yeah, you ever tie them up and kiss them?
I think a lot more, like eons ago when I was a young
Oral
boy.
presentations is such like a sweet show.
Yeah, dude.
Wait till they find out the
We did a pastry competition on Monday.
Yeah.
And now here, like,
Wait till
I
they
don't
find
wanna
out
say
the
something about
producer's a
this.
sexual pervert.
normal person.
No, I
Sex
think back in
pervert.
my day, I probably did a little tying and stuff when I was younger.
You tied some girls up?
But like ties and shit, yeah.
What'd you
I
tie
think it
them
was
up
mainly
to?
their idea.
Yeah,
The bedroom
that's
they
the
lived
thing,
in with the
follow
parents,
leader. I'm
the
not
little
gonna think
house.
of this shit.
Yeah, I did. Like, I think I was I ever? I don't remember, dude. But I did. I mean,
you
dude,
would remember getting tied.
You would have thought about
I'd like to
it.
hog tie
bro,
you.
fucking exploits, dude. I'm getting my nipple sucked at 34. If I probably did get tied up once with a little tie or something, but it didn't do anything for me. I didn't really care for it.
Well, I forgot you had like a phase where you were gallivanting a little bit, you know? Right? A little bit of that.
Which one? I mean,
Ooh.
come on, I'm blushing, dude.
How's it feel?
When I was
15
gallivanting?
minutes
No, I
over
don't care.
here.
I don't care.
When you were putting your thing in whatever you could, I remember that.
I had a
It
couple.
made me
Well,
sick.
that was called from 17 till about like 20. Let's be careful here. 28.
So I feel bad bringing it up. Like, oh, no.
17 or 28. I was an absolute sexual pig.
How old are you now?
34. Met Brittany when I was 30.
Is that also when you were eating and gave yourself a gluten allergy?
No, that was 21. 21, I gave my.
Were you
well,
just wild sex eating Tortino's pizza rolls? For
Well,
like 6 years?
I was basically from 17. Yeah, well, no, I was 17. 17 was actually kind of nice. In high school, I was kind of killing it. College, I was just lying with tricksters for the most part. Just unabashedly lying with tricksters. We were just having a good old time. Every now and again, I would get confused by like a super pretty girl would enter the mix, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
like okay. And then then on with the tricksters. But
Tricksters are good. You and me had a very similar college experience.
Oh yeah, dude.
We would lie with the tricksters.
Lie in their rooms, dude.
In their
It was
dens.
Dude, if you could,
In
I was
trickster's den, dude. Packed with sandwiches.
so comfortable, dude. It's like one of those sick Wild West videos. There's like the lady who's the head of the cat house, dude. That's pretty much the trickster, dude. We're just the cowboys rolling in.
True.
You got a nice establishment here.
Yeah, I'm too rough and tumble for these regular girls. Give me one of those big girls.
One of them tricksters.
I'm gonna kiss all over her. She's got a body exactly like me. Bring her in here.
Yeah, man. That was I was just looking for love, dude.
And now you found it.
Yeah.
But you were having a bunch of sex. Too much sex.
I was getting wicked, dude. I was a nasty. I was a nasty dude.
That's bad.
Older women too, man. Sometimes, which wasn't not really my cup of tea, but
whatever. Any port in a storm.
Exactly, dude. That was.
And then say hello.
This is So is it? Well, again, we do have to adapt. What's up,
bro?
Go get Matt, dude.
He don't want it, dude. He does not want this.
You know that
We'll
already.
go into a full. It'll be a full on-camera wrestling match. There you go.
You like that?
Good
Little
boys.
horse fight.
Thank you, man. You're the man.
Is that it? That's what you're doing for us?
Oh.
He doesn't take it.
Wow,
He
Matt.
doesn't take it, dude.
Protect the neck.
Shane just takes it, dude. That's real alpha right there, dude.
Protect the neck.
Break his shit. Break some of his studio. Break the lights.
Protect the neck. Oh, Jones.
Now we're switching.
Matt, get out of this, dude. You're on camera. Everyone's going to see this.
He's tickling me. He's tickling and pinching.
You have to not get it.
Grabbing my nose. He's grabbing
Yo,
my nose.
take his glasses off. They're Ray-Bans. Yes, Matt. Escape, dude.
The ultimate alpha.
Yes.
I knew it would come to this.
The tucked in t-shirt.
Choke my hands. Dude.
This is exactly what we needed. Matt, take down, dude. Take him down. Yes. You're going to gas him soon, dude.
All I gotta do is hold on.
No way, dude. I'm gas. Swing.
He does gas.
I caught you for days.
Oh, shit.
Come on, Matt.
This is an indoors game.
Punch him. Punch his face.
Oh, I wish I would have your back. Dude, we talk about the weight differential.
Yeah, Lewis, how much do you weigh right now?
240.
Yes, Matt.
Oh, no.
Yes, Matt.
Oh, no. Muay Thai clutch. Alright. The draw for now.
Guillotine him, dude.
No way.
There we go.
He wishes.
There we go.
Fuck, he can guillotine me.
Alright. Alright.
We did it.
Sorry, I broke my hand. I knew it would come to that. Draw. Ooh. There you go, dude. Didn't get tapped. I knew it would come to that. What you feel about that?
What do I feel about that? Look at this, dude. That's
gloating, dude.
So gay.
Dude, gloating. Couldn't stop me. Dude, you could easily beat up Lewis.
He opened with a fucking... He choked you to start it.
Exactly.
From
Escaped.
you were just sitting down doing a podcast. You got
attacked
out of
me.
it.
Yeah.
Got out of it. You know, and then you started pressing the fucking issue.
Exactly.
That's a 10-9 round, McCusker.
I would say so.
That's a 10-9. He won that round.
Starting from a disadvantaged position.
That's a 10-9 round. Yeah, you started behind him choking him and still lost, dude. Now he's going to go talk to Bisping.
Is he really?
He's got to go talk to a UFC legend.
Really?
And he can't even beat a guy after he started by choking him. I'm not wrestling you. I am not wrestling you, dude.
Protect the neck, Shane. Protect the neck.
Stop, dude. Stop.
Get him, dude. He tapped you.
No.
That poor nap, bitch.
Dude, we're really gonna fight.
I am so excited to actually do something to him now.
Dude, you don't play basketball.
3 years?
You have no rhythm.
Okay. Wow, Wes.
You don't play basketball. 3 years. You have no rhythm.
Australian Jamie, dump that footage. Dump that footage immediately.
Will do.
No. Absolutely dump that.
So fucking
because he will fucking use that forever. Are you trying to divide us already?
You were divided before I even got online. My job is simply to sever the connection.
You could never, dude. You
By
could
the
never.
time-
We would.
Do
Oh, you
not
can never
challenge
sever
me.
us, dude. You can never sever
We
us.
will challenge you.
It's a f***ing Monday night. Do not challenge an old man. A shot of tequila.
Whoa, dude. Party
Oh, yeah.
time. You live in Salt Life, dude. That's what's up. Woo.
Yes. Now
Where-
then.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
First of all, how long have you guys known each other?
Yeah, probably 6 or 7 years.
Do you guys live together?
We used to.
We did, yeah.
Are either of you married?
I'm married, yeah.
Shane,
Yes.
let me talk to Shane. Now, does Matt know that you've been sleeping with his wife? I'm just curious.
Yeah, he knows. We're kind of into it.
Yeah, we're actually
Are you?
real into that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I don't think so.
I
Listen,
call
I
him
know
Phil.
everything. I'm John McAfee. I'm the world's greatest hacker. I also would not have been able to build the world's largest anti-hacking company. Let's move on.
Nah,
to
Norton's
subjects,
that.
right?
Norton's the shit in terms of antivirus.
Yeah, but
Norton's
we're
the
both
shit.
big. We're big Norton guys.
Well, fuck you both. All right.
Here's a question. This is a straightforward one. I'm gonna hit you with it. Did you fly the drone over Epstein's Island? / have you ever been to Epstein's Island?
I refuse to answer any question related to that effect.
Fair enough.
Under the grounds is my intent.
Fair enough. Did you kill
To
Epstein?
incriminate me and force me to find out what your address and situation in life may be, so that I can send
That's
you
a fair question.
a
I'm a straight shooter,
friendly
man.
f***ing message, right?
I'm a fucking straight shooter, dude.
McAfee's gonna fucking kill you, dude.
You better not, dude.
Once you get on my list, I'm telling you now.
Don't kill us.
Yeah, don't kill
Pardon?
us, dude. Don't kill. You need us out here, man. We're good
Well,
podcasters.
listen, all I'm saying, listen, Sean,
Shane,
when they come,
close enough.
Shane, sorry, Shane.
Mr. McAfee, I apologize on behalf of my partner here. He's really getting out of fucking line, not respecting.
Isn't it, why aren't you smacking him? I mean,
Hey, we're in
how-
different states. I would fuck him up if I could for you.
Oh, you're in different states. I see.
Yeah, I'm in an undisclosed location on a
Same
lake.
here, dude. I'm through a VPN right now, dude. You can never crack it.
Shane, are you there because of the illicit affair with the wife?
Oh, no, yeah, I'm trying to hide the fact that, yes, me and Matt's wife have been
no,
together.
you're hiding out from your partner. I understand that shit. Now listen, Mossad, the scariest people on this planet.
Really?
Have you interacted with them?
Duh. Hang on.
Yes.
Have you ever seen photos of me with my security teams? Okay.
Yes.
And I've had over 200 security, all of them mean mofos. And those rare occasions where I could hire someone from Mossad, yes.
I mean, what do they know? What kind of are they good at? Like, what's that karate they do? It's
Krav Maga or whatever.
Okay, people, you watch too much television.
I
If,
don't know.
in fact, you are in a situation
Mhm.
where you've got to use karate, then number one, you're incompetent.
Mhm.
Or number two, your enemy's incompetent for not having killed you already. Do you understand? Nobody ever gets to that point. Why? We have things like firearms capable of whacking a person 2 miles away while the person's moving.
Yeah, but what about like getting a handgun out of someone's hand? Like,
Yeah, that shit does not go down, right? I'm sorry. I don't care what the movies say, okay? Please wake the fuck up, kids. Just wake the fuck up, all right?
that's true. How much? Where can I get massage from? I might get a couple.
Baby.
Yo, babe.
Dennis? Do I have any real interviews tonight? I'm just curious.
Are you serious, dude? What are your thoughts on Bitcoin?
What?
Do you like communism more than capitalism?
No, I don't like any ism. Good God Almighty. There's only one ism. There's only one, and that is
racism.
I wish that was. I mean, that would explain the arguments that I have with my wife frequently. No. Individualism, people. There is no other ism.
I am John McAfee.
God, I hope not. Don't ever reschedule these dudes, all right? I'm just saying.
What are you talking about, dude? This has been a killer interview. What are you talking about, dude?
Come on.
But come on.
Take me a little bit.
Take the edge off your stress.
True. That must be tight, though, to wake up. I mean, I kind of do it with coffee.
No, you don't.
I mean, not like that, but I'm saying, like, it's nice to just step it up big time where it's like anxiety, squashed it. Motivation, Adderall.
Yeah.
Depression, no way. Let's go. But it'd be crazy then if
these are all heebie-jeebie blockers.
They are heebie-jeebie blockers.
Totally.
But that would be kind of, I could get into getting like completely chemically castrated, like mentally, and just sitting at the most boring job and just going.
Yeah. I mean, for real, it'd be like if you were blacked out drunk without any hangovers at work every day.
It's the click, dude. It's the click remote.
Yeah.
So my 30s.
Hit the fast forward on life and I'm dead. Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's fucking creepy.
It is.
You can get it on that by the time you're a kid. If you could get a kid on SSRIs,
Kids are on Adderall and all that shit early.
And anxiety, you can get that. You can get that flying before puberty. Which, what a party,
fuck
dude.
a kid up.
What a party.
Yeah.
And if your parents are really getting after it, you could get the girl stuff. So you could be on antidepressants, hormones.
Oh, you can say I'm actually. You can
be whoever you want.
You can on pills and just go. I'm actually a fucking chick.
Fucking babe. Dad,
you guys got to give me fucking tit implants too. I'm high as shit.
Can we talk? I think I'm a fucking babe. I know I'm a fat,
God
chubby.
Damn it! Get to bed. We've had enough of this shit.
I know I'm a fat, chubby 12-year-old on pills, but I think I'm a fucking hot ass babe.
Tell I've got a pussy, Dad. Daddy, I've got a pussy. You have to take me to the doctors or they're going to fucking arrest you. God damn it, we're not going through this shit again. I told you got a cock and balls. Deal with it. I'm trying to watch the fucking Jets. It's Hard Knocks tonight. I'm watching Hard Knocks. You know it's Hard Knocks night, son.
Daddy, you never want to talk about my pussy.
You know it's Hard Knocks night, son. I'm not doing this fucking pussy talk
Dad,
again.
you don't have my fat fucking tits in my pussy.
Dad, you know I've got a slamming pussy underneath all this cock and balls. Now take me to the fucking doctors.
That never gets old.
It's so funny. Start the car, Dad. Get up. You could probably get out of a DUI like that with your kid in the car.
Yeah.
Mr. Officer, you got to understand. I'm taking my son to get a fucking sick pussy. He's like, go ahead. I'll fucking escort the vehicle. We got to get this boy a cunt.
Please teach me to drive before I become a girl, brother.
True.
Damn.
You got to get those driving lessons in early.
Yeah. Before they fully switch it over.
Yeah.
I got it.
I know what I'm doing.
You're accelerating towards brake lights. I'm not accelerating. I wasn't accelerating. I was just coasting fast. It's like I felt myself being propulsed toward brake lights.
Fuck, dude. Anytime we get into this hole, I'm like, yeah, I guess fuck them is right.
No, I told you, dude. Women have a logical loop in their head that, like, if they were totally fucking rad and logical like guys, the human race would stop. Because if they were like completely logical, they would just be like, yeah, I'm not bearing a child. They go through hell. You watch them go
Yeah,
through
of
hell
course.
and almost die, and then literally 3 months later they go, "I want another one." You go,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
God gave them fucking child brains so they could raise the kids. It's true, dude. I can't. You're gonna hang out with a kid. You're like, oh. I mean, I know you when they're your kids. Yeah.
No, I can do it, but I have a female
There's a time
profile.
limit.
I'll be honest, dude. I had to come to grips with the fact that I have like a heavy female component to my psyche. I can sit in a room full of kids all day and just fucking laugh at them. But yeah, that would last. I mean, if I actually had to do that every day, I'd be like, I'm out. I can't do this. But yeah, if you get a true deal like doe-eyed babe, just like,
Yeah.
yes, excellent. You're learning so fast. That's a babe's job. That's
You're doing
fully-
so good.
Yeah.
Compared to the other kids, my kids in the 98th percentile of learning. It's like, are they? Everybody says that.
Yeah, true.
I think you're in the fucking 1 percentile.
True that.
You don't know anything.
Yeah, you fucking don't know shit.
Yeah, you fucking don't know shit. I know everything. I mean, hoagies and parking lots. I know everything.
You were surviving, dude. You're living off the land. You're in a fucking
There was a
power outage.
massive power outage. By the way, when you're by yourself and you get the tornado warning on your
bro.
phone, you go, this is it. This is all those dreams I've had about tornadoes.
Damn.
There's
True.
There's a tornado warning. And
This is the latest update for one of the hottest comedians in the game right now, Shane Gillis. We're diving deep into a whole lot of controversy that has been following Shane and may have rumbled the comedy world.
You're so in a bubble of harassment.
First up though, Shane has a new comedy series coming out called Tires that will premiere on Netflix on May 23rd. It's even said that special guests like Chris O'Connor, Kayla Fox, and Andrew Schultz will be making their appearances on the show.
Mom just called your cum socks clogged the dryer and started a fire back at your parents' house.
Shane?
He is not interested in you at all.
Okay.
This hurts. I'm sorry. I don't want to be a dickhead. This sucked. When's the last time you got laid?
Irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant. Dude, you don't just go from 0 to that chick. What you need to do is go to fucking Wendy's across the street, find someone that eats fast food a lot, try to fucking finger them.
We had a whole conversation about my body.
Now, the main stuff. Shane did just get back to Saturday Night Live a couple of weeks ago after already being fired for controversial comments.
And good morning, Michael. The news coming down on Monday, comic Shane Gillis out at SNL after just a few days amid a firestorm of criticism. From the Stormy Daniels allegations.
Stormy, this is Michael Cohen. Are you alone?
Yes.
And what are you wearing?
To the opioid crisis.
I want to use heroin, but I also want to get stuff done.
Saturday Night Live doesn't steer clear of controversy in its sketches. Recent days, though, have seen SNL dealing with its own controversy. The show declaring in a statement on Monday it is dropping one of its new hires, 31-year-old stand-up comic Shane Gillis.
I took skull out of my mouth to come up here. And I didn't vote for Donald Trump. Makes me like the Nelson Mandela of central Pennsylvania.
It started off when Shane's big break came in 2019 and fell soon after, only 4 days, because of videos going viral containing anti-Asian slurs and homophobic remarks that he said on a podcast with Matt McCusker in 2018. Shane took the firing like a man and even said to Variety that he knew his remarks would have been a distraction for the show. It also didn't help Shane's case that the day he was fired was actually the same day that SNL hired its first full-time cast member of East Asian descent, Bowen Yang. So coming back to SNL, he knew that he had to be careful and even acknowledged this during his sketch.
I hope I can say those words on TV.
However, the Daily Mail newspaper in the UK wrote an article saying SNL band members are paid glum as former cast member Shane Gillis made his controversial return as host with a shockingly risky monologue. The list of headlines goes on, saying that people were displeased with Shane's sketch on SNL, which is actually quite upsetting to hear. The main story that seemed to catch everyone's eye, though, was this one. No, not that one, the one below. The main person who seemed to be triggered that night was a guitarist named Maddie Rice, who has been said to be staring daggers at Shane during his sketch. Fans took to Twitter, or X as people call it now, on the same Saturday, commenting on Rice's apparent frustration with the performance. Here are a couple things that were said against him. Man, this woman in the SNL band is staring daggers at Shane Gillis throughout his entire monologue, just completely and thoroughly displeased. One viewer branded Rice as a miserable person who hates her job, adding, "I actually feel bad for her." The only good thing about this monologue is Maddie Rice. Do you think Shane deserved all this? Let me know in the comments section below.
I look like a fucking idiot up here.
And if that wasn't enough Shane Gillis controversy, then hear this.
Fuck was that?
We all know now that Shane has a sponsorship with Bud Light, but did you know that they also got heat? In a March 2023 episode of the Make Yourself at Home podcast, Bud Light's then VP of Marketing, Alyssa Heinershed? Yeah, her, said the company's collaboration with trans influencer Dylan Mulvaney was an attempt to move away from the beer's spratty kind of out-of-touch humour towards something more inclusive. And as you can imagine, the backlash by right-wing, anti-LGBTQ protesters was immediate. Sales dropped, and Bud Light got a really bad rap for this. So much so that Kid Rock recorded himself shooting a pile of 30-packs with an assault rifle.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today. Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible. Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch. Have a terrific day.
Conservative media and supporters began denouncing Bud Light for its pro-LGBTQ rhetoric and harassing Mulvaney, during which she said on TikTok, Bud Light never offered its support.
We are now hearing from the trans influencer at the center of that whole Bud Light boycott controversy. You remember, the company was facing huge conservative backlash after a post that Dylan Mulvaney put up. She was showing off a personalized Bud Light can, and that led to this. People steamrolling cases of beer, people dumping them out in their trash cans, shooting at them even after this moment from Mulvaney. And when the company didn't defend Mulvaney, you then had LGBTQ plus advocates who started boycotting Bud too. Well, now, after months of silence, Mulvaney is saying this tonight. Listen.
For a company to hire a trans person and then not publicly stand by them is worse, in my opinion, than not hiring a trans person at all. What transpired from that video was more bullying and transphobia than I could have ever imagined.
Bud Light has taken a big hit business-wise since that March Madness promotion. Their sales are down like 25% in June compared to last year. And for the first time in a couple of decades, it is no longer the best-selling beer in the country anymore.
It's been said online that Shane's negative controversy, added to Bud Light's negative controversy, could make a positive down the line somewhere. Let's hope this is the case.
And I don't know, I moved to Philly first. I lived in Philly for like 2 years. Yeah, go Birds. And then, but it was funny because I moved like from a white trash town to Philly like right during the presidential election. you pussies.
Let me know what you all think about this in the comment section below. And make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.
Dude, actually, speaking of the epidemic of fatness, LeMaire suffered a fat attack, dude, in public.
Oh, you bringing up LeMaire's fat attack?
Yeah.
LeMaire.
LeMaire said it wasn't a fat attack.
It is
LeMaire,
100% a fat attack, dude.
I'll give you the version.
Before we go any further, I will say this. High school football.
Yeah.
Every single year, a kid suffered from a fat attack. And it's the funniest thing in the world. Noah, you remember this? When the pussy kids on the team would be like, I'm having heat stroke. And they'd have to sit in the gator. They'd have to sit in the gator under the shade. Fat attacks on the football field.
Fat attacks are real.
And then occasionally dudes would die from fat attacks. Like every year across the country, a bunch of dudes die from fat attacks in practice. But every year, kids, dude, one of them listens to this. One of my friends had a fat attack, and I know he listens to this. They taped ice across his chest, and he had to sit in the gator with his shirt off.
Yeah, you need. They're like EpiPens or like
Nugs, dude. What up, Nugs?
Instead of the defibrillator, you need like a fan for a fat
Yeah.
attack. You're just like, oh, hold on, let me.
Fat attacks are brutal.
Blow some air, turn it up. No, we need high. Turn it up to high, doctor.
So LeMaire, you got sent to the gator, dude. They had to put you under a tree.
This was a story I heard. It was that the place was packed, right? So already it's packed, summertime. The threat levels for a fat attack are high. So said LeMaire pulls up.
They should have that on the news. Like a Weather Channel be like, today's fat attack probability is red. We're in the red today. Might want to powder your balls, fats.
Powder your balls and keep a towel handy to dab your head.
If you're black, you can carry a towel, which is nice.
I saw a guy dabbing his head today.
If you're white, you must wear shorts and Crocs.
Yeah, so LeMaire, the story was you rolled up. It was sweltering. It was crowded. And then
showed up uninvited.
A good friend of the
Correct
pod-
me if I'm wrong. Uninvited to
Well,
a full
he was
capacity.
warned. He was warned. Our friends were like, LeMaire, it's really crowded here and it's really hot. You can come, but it's going to be kind of miserable.
So his friends were like, "There's a good chance you're gonna have a fat attack." I'm not gonna say it, but it's hot up here. It's not built for the thicks.
Yeah,
the fats.
You
dude.
were discovered on the steps of this place. Am I correct? Sitting, not laying.
Didn't make it to the roof.
No, I think he made it. He went back in.
You could make like a video game out of it, like an Oregon Trail. Just LeMaire trying to get to a rooftop.
It was hot.
You have to stop and hunt for chips. You have to dump, dude.
Dude, it gets even better. So the story I heard that I guess you went out there like, oh, it's too crowded, hit the steps, and then you were discovered by a friend of the podcast sitting there.
Friend of the podcast found you.
She was like
collapsed in the hallway.
Concerned, and was like, "Dude, are you okay?" And you were like, "I don't feel well." So then you went and laid.
They gotta treat it. They gotta throw buckets of water on him. They gotta treat him like a whale being transported to a different tank. They gotta throw water on him.
LeMaire was then transported to the owner's bed, and laid in the owner's bed. Fans on. Did you have a cold towel? I believe there's a cold compress applied. No, I don't know. Ice, maybe.
You don't know? You blacked out.
There was ice. You fatted out. There was ice. Your Honor, I fatted out. I don't recall. There was ice. I think the person applied ice, and you laid it
to his brow. Was she like,
"True,
thank you."
Yeah, LeMaire. Quick question. I mean, look it off the.
Look at your pride right now. I see your pride.
I don't have any pride.
Admit your attack.
I was being a cool guy. And
You're being Mr. Cool?
I was being Mr. Cool.
How cool?
I was at the punchline before.
Oh, that's
being
Mr. Cool.
with Andy and Nate, and I had like 3 or 4 scotch and sodas.
You can't drink. Do you drink?
I drink a little bit.
I feel like I've never drank with you.
No, we have to.
Now he drinks. He's a mogul.
True. Now these bullying white executives.
So you had a couple scotch and
I
sodas.
had a couple scotch sodas. Then I go to the roast battle, very nervous. Get upstairs.
What are you nervous about?
Because I didn't think I'd get in, and then you get.
Oh, because it was full capacity, and they said don't come.
Yeah, more welcome.
We can't let you in.
Yeah, but what else am I going to do? Just wait.
That's a Mr. Cool move. I know what you did. You big timed everybody there. You said,
didn't big time
you know me.
4 scotch and sodas. You
I'm
barged
Matt
in.
and Shane's producer. You
I
know me.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything.
So you ran to your car and grabbed a knife.
True.
I followed Andy and Nate in.
And Matt's wife was there to stop you.
Andy was on a roast battle, so I followed them in.
Got you.
Andy was on it, so I came with him, and then they had this drink in the back that was like wine, and I don't know. It was I drank
Jungle
a bunch.
juice?
I drank a bunch. I think
Sangria?
it was jungle juice. I think it was jungle juice. I drank a bunch.
Sangria brings me back to Madrid. I'm going back to Madrid, dude. I'm getting some sangria. Little fall, you get to walk through the streets and the marketplaces. They just ladle you some fucking.
You gotta go, dude.
Sangria.
You gotta go back.
I said, dámele.
Should go back like a full like old school country, like a little.
I'm going full.
Paris
I'm going
schoolboy.
back MAGA, dude. I'm going full MAGA.
Probably
bro.
get respect over there.
The fascistas.
Fascistas, dude.
The fascistas will be like,
Fuck yeah, dude.
dude, get this guy in here.
So LeMaire, so you go in there, you shoulder to the punch bowl,
Yeah.
You came
elbow
in
your way to the punch bowl.
shit-faced.
I came in drunk, and I started power drinking, and then the show was over, and I was like, I gotta go on the stairs. I'm sweating, and I threw up, and then I went to sit down, and then Kyle,
Threw up?
a friend of
Ew,
the
you
show-
threw up punch?
I threw up. It was like a lot. It was like
Yeah, but you threw up there was food in there.
yeah, there was food in there.
Jesus Christ.
What were you grubbing on beforehand?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. What were you grubbing on?
It was probably Chipotle.
Oh,
Chipotle, scotch, and jungle juice in a fucking hot stairwell. That's like a pressure cooker, dude. That's like a
dude.
They put that. That's like what those
That's a
kids.
bomb.
That's Boston Marathon. They just put Chipotle and scotch in a LeMaire, set him on the sidewalk, and he exploded.
So you hit the steps, you puke.
After I puke, I hit the steps. I was on the steps because I was waiting for the bathroom to open up and waiting for nobody to be there so I can go puke. But then I was discovered.
Good friend Kyla Fox discovers you.
Yeah, a lady found him.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Yeah, what are you doing in here? Oh my god, are you suffering from a fat attack on the steps? No, it's Chipotle. That's a fat attack, dude. Don't try to blame fucking pre-existing conditions on this.
That's true. That's like a COVID test.
Yeah, it's
you
a
have
COVID
pneumonia
test.
and you have a little bit of COVID. So you're discovered on the steps. So you did take refuge. You St. Francis of Assisi in someone else's bed.
Yeah.
Till your feet.
You rested up. They laid you to rest in someone's bed.
He was in a fevered state. In his fevered state.
Oh, dude, just putting a fucking like sweaty dude you didn't invite to a party in your bed. I fucking hate you for this.
Sneakers on?
I didn't lay in the bed. I laid on this.
I mean, I can't believe you assumed he was wearing sneakers, but go ahead.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, they were. Side of the bed, though. I didn't put my feet on the bed.
Were you wearing your tennis shoes? Your finest tennis shoes? You didn't put your feet on the bed.
No,
you remember that. You don't remember anything else.
No, I remember Kyla.
You remember the thing where you were polite. That's what you remember?
I remember Kyla guiding me to the bed, and then she left.
Did you think you were getting some?
No.
You're like, damn, girl, you gonna take You move quick. She found you in the stairwell. Was like, come on, get to the bedroom now.
Quick, you have 24 hours. So how did you recover? What happened?
I laid down for like 10 minutes, and I went upstairs on the couch, talked about basketball, and then I drove home.
Fat attack. If you recovered in 10 minutes.
Stopped for a while.
I fucking busted my ass in public. Oh my god, dude!
Yes,
I was jogging.
You might be Australian. You legit might be Australian. You might have Australian.
You might have Australia.
You might be.
I was jogging the other day. It was last week.
Dude, falling in public sucks. Hold on, this will be short.
Yeah.
When I was at my fattest, most depressed, right after I quit football, I was about 320 pounds. Big dog.
Yeah.
I was back at home. I just quit Elon.
Mhm.
Well, failed out. I went to get the mail, and then when I was walking inside, I rolled in the front yard, dude. Rolled my ankle on the sidewalk and fell into the front yard.
What were you wearing?
I was wearing a Ruud van Nistelrooy jersey, so a Netherlands T-shirt, so it was like bright orange, and then baggy like shorts down to my shins.
Oh.
I mean, it was truly, it was one of those moments I was like, fuck, dude, I gotta make some changes. This is wild.
So how long did it take you to get up?
It's not like I was ridiculous. I mean, that was 20 pounds heavier than
Did you lay there for a second and be like, fuck it, I'm not moving?
Yeah, well, I remember I fell on my hands and knees, which makes it funnier.
Oh.
To roll your ankle and then fall straight down on your knee, like scrape your knee. And have to walk inside just like, oh my
You landed in the tabletop position?
I landed tabletop.
Oh.
And then I was like, please, if a neighbor saw that, that'd truly be the funniest thing they could possibly see. Fat dudes falling. A big dude falling, walking.
I've honestly compilated. I've watched a compilation of fat dudes falling.
There's one video of a fat dude slipping on a German Shepherd's dump. That is literally the funniest video I've ever seen in my life. All right.
That is pretty good.
So you were out public and fell?
I'm jogging, dude. I'm jogging, and had a lot on the mind. So I'm sitting there driving, like I'm just jogging, like I'm not fucking.
Is this pre or post? Oh,
it's like during.
This is
whole
in the
bullshit.
middle.
So I'm jogging. I need to go for a run and clear my head.
Oh, you
whole
fell?
time I'm running, I'm like, I'm not fucking gay. Fuck those guys. And dude, I hit the fucking curb pops up. I hit not a curb, the sidewalk from tree roots popped up. I hit it, did like a somersault. I fell. Tucked and rolled, somersaulted, scraped my fucking. I think I have a.
Oh, you tried to do a roll?
I did one of those like land like a spaz on the palms of your hands.
Yeah, definitely.
A scab like that, landed on my knee, then I rolled and popped back up on my feet and just kept moving. and there was a guy like 50 feet ahead, and I like just ran by him, just like looking at him, like, did you see it? And he just like he had his kid, and he's like kind of like looked away.
It's
like,
so funny that I know the roll looked like shit, but I know you.
Yeah,
and I know you're like, I'm gonna get out of this fall by ducking and rolling right now.
I mean, I did. It was just
like
landed.
while you were falling, I bet you were like, I could take control of this situation and fall correctly.
So it was like, remember you fall off a bike when you're little and like almost as like the world just spins around you real quick and you're like, what the fuck just happened?
Yes.
First of all, I tabletopped as any fucking
as
fat,
any true,
as any fat
wagon.
So I tabletopped first of all. So I tabletopped, and as I tabletopped, because I have a scrape on my knee. I can't hide it. My palms were gashed up.
I have scars from fat falls, dude. I just have scarred up hands.
Fat people are like cats. They just land on their hands and knees. You drop them in a building like, oh, god damn it. So I landed hands and knees and out of hands and knees position. I think it was like an attempt to like look kind of cool.
That's what I know. I know that that's what you would do. For sure.
But it was automatic. I didn't even try to do it. I landed, I tabletopped,
of course. It's in your
hands
DNA,
and knees
dude.
out, popped up, and just kept running. I shoulder rolled, tucked shoulder and rolled. And,
yeah, what can you do? What can you do?
Just kept running, man.
When I fat fell in the front yard, I took it in.
Mm-hmm.
I let a lot of people don't have that in them to let darkness just consume them.
Yeah.
I fell and stayed in the tabletop for a second. I remember it. I stayed there for a second, just like Jesus Christ, dude. I dropped the mail.
They should do this. They should do a fat superhero. You know, when superheroes drop down, they land on like one knee with their fist. Just have a fat superhero fucking land on the table
forward and just like, oh fuck!
He goes to get off on the ground. It's like, huh?
Yeah. Then you got. I mean, getting up from tables, you got to put a knee forward, slowly stand up, all your weight on your leg. Yeah, man.
It's tough. You could roll another ankle just getting up. 320's big dog status, dude. What size T was that? 3X?
That's a double. That's a tight double.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think they were all stretched out to fuck, dude.
True, yeah.
It was a rough time.
Yeah.
It was a dark period. Oh,
Senator Manchin?
At the family Christmas party. Yes, I support Manchin. Obviously, Manchin rules. But there's one lady in my family who's very, very liberal. And this was the Gillis family Christmas party. So she was in a den of full-on Trumpers. Like dudes that were like, fuck that, fuck the mask, fuck vaccines. And she came in, wore a mask the whole time, called my one aunt a white supremacist.
What? Badass.
I mean, she came in swinging at this, like fought everybody.
What the fuck?
It was great. And then she brought a black Santa.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
So that certain family members could feel represented. She brought that into my parents' house.
Swag.
It was... I've never seen a lady put on a clinic like that. It was awesome. She just came in and fought.
How big was the Black Santa?
It was this doll. It was a Santa doll. And she was like, this way everyone feels included. And everyone was like, all right. What the fuck? And she was like, yeah, you fucking white supremacist. She was swinging.
She came in swinging. What kind of flack did she get in return?
Just a lot of secrets and whispers behind her back.
A lot of stern. She got gut felt it, dude.
Oh, the whole family, every Gillis member in there, full Notre Dame gear. Somebody was like, you need to wear a mask. Everyone in there was like.
Dude, she brought the lib tornado.
She did.
She brought the lib storm.
I actually sided with her and started going around fighting with her.
Good move.
But she doesn't like me.
What?
She turned your beautiful
ever since SNL.
You guys try to fuck
Ever
her?
since SNL, she doesn't talk to me.
Not a fan.
She was not a fan.
How did she take your
of my
support?
work.
How'd she take your support?
She didn't even acknowledge that. She would. I kept going up and be like, "Hey, what's going on? Yeah, you got to get the vaccine. I got it. I live in New York, you know."
Dude, who's this? What's her relation?
Fucked.
What's the relation?
She's married to my dad's brother.
Yeah. So she's the bitch-in-law.
Yeah, but you got to give her credit.
Yeah, no, she fucking badass. Yeah,
came in and fought.
Yeah,
in 2024, the Atlantic writer was saying in 2024, there's a good chance that like if you see like a Democrat neighbor, their house will get stormed and they'll get like kicked out of the neighborhood.
Oh, really?
They were saying in 2024, what's going to happen is if the election goes the wrong way, Republicans will definitely storm any like blue signage.
They'll start ripping
people.
people's
Like, get out of my neighborhood.
Yeah.
So that's coming.
They'll see like Black Lives Matter
and then
signs.
Liberals will, if anything, like storm like Trump's golf course. Not anyone's personal property, just like Trump's golf course. I'm reading this like, dude, you guys are crazy. 2024, it's all going to happen. or we'll just become Russia. It's like, no, we won't.
They need strawberries.
We're going to become China.
They do need strawberries,
Just
bro.
hold them down. Stop.
Come on, Sidney. I feel like I want to pee. Stop.
Yes.
Yeah, that is good for that lady to come in
I
swinging
supported
like that. It's nice to show up to a party and be like, I'm gonna fuck everyone
I'm
in here.
fighting
up.
everyone in here.
Also, too, if you like, imagine going to a place, and maybe she was, using hyperbole, but like to be like, all right, I'm going to a party full of white supremacists.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
she must have believed it enough that she called someone that to their face.
Yeah.
She kicked in the door like Biggie Smalls.
So she wasn't joking.
She did.
She wasn't
Oh,
joking.
no.
She wasn't being like,
This
you
was
fucking white
strictly
supremacists.
business.
True, you don't joke about white supremacy
No,
at
you
all.
don't.
You're right.
People don't like those types of gags.
Come in and be like, I'm going to attack my fam. Fuck, my parents went to Florida for this Christmas.
Fuck.
They left us. My mom left us,
What
went
are
to
the brothers
Florida.
going to do? Are you going to have a little Christmas party at their house anyway?
I'm going to go to my Aunt Kathy's on Christmas Eve.
That'll be
but
fun.
my mom, I asked my mom what she wanted. She was like, just donate money to the like abortion law fund or whatever. So I have to fund the abortion law for my
You're
mom.
going to do that?
Yes, my mom's wishes. I want to fund the abortion law.
I don't
my
like
mom,
that.
My mommy trumps everything, dude.
How would your
For
family
my
react?
mommy.
How would your family react to Black Santa?
They wouldn't care.
Everybody would
No?
be pumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wouldn't
Yeah.
care. Wouldn't care.
Okay.
No, everybody, no one, that's the thing. No one in my
Yeah.
family was like upset. Everyone was just like, okay,
Yeah. All right.
great.
Nice,
This
man.
is a long-term play, though, because, like, what Santa comes out next year? Like, we're having people over. We got to put the Black Santa out.
I like it. I like having one white, one black Santa.
We have Black Santa on a Christmas
I like
tree.
to segregate the Santas.
True. That'd be,
So
yeah.
this one only goes to black houses. This one only goes to white houses.
I should be doing the Predator handshake.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. And black Santa has white elves.
True that.
Yeah.
And white Santa has black elves, also known as orcs. And he makes them work.
Dude, this is the crap your aunt's not trying to see, dude.
What?
She just want to hear that.
Funny jokes that black elves are orcs?
Dude, how dare you, dude? Shame.
I'm a lone wolf, dude.
I'm sorry, dude.
I never got influenced by other
I'm
men.
a little more of a lone
I
wolf.
can't even imagine being influenced by other men growing
sorry,
up.
Giles. True.
I just became my own man.
Yeah, guided by your older sisters, dude.
Yeah, boys.
I would have wished it on my worst enemy.
What's that?
Holy sisters. You gotta have the bros, dude.
No, I just had to make my own bros. I didn't just, I didn't get to just
No,
drift
I have a-
through.
no,
I had
as-
to stay on the team. I had to stay with the bros. You know what I mean?
You were playing football like your life depended on it.
I was,
The
yeah, of
broship
course.
the broship depended
Absolutely. If I would have quit, I'd have no bros.
True.
You were the captain of SS Bro.
That's why I became captain of the team.
Nice.
When you're a team captain, now something like that, I'll be honest, something like that drives me up a fucking wall. You're gonna
You were this close to my hand. This close.
now
Right under you.
look, damn,
Oh,
dude.
that was a DMT steak, dude. Oh my
That was
god.
Quetzalcoatl just whoop, right under you. Fuck him.
Trying to put me in Juice WRLD? Trying to put me into Juice WRLD?
Oh my god. I didn't see that.
I got a
coming
million
either.
tricks on
How
my
could
sleeve,
you?
Shane.
We should pause and let me react to my reaction of that and come back.
If you guys don't want to do this, we can not do this. I don't care. I got better. I have so much going on.
You attacked my family.
Fuck you guys, family, dude. I hope there's a fire and you're all in it.
I'd get out first.
Yeah, we obviously all escaped and saved
Who
our
would
mom.
get
I
out?
just held
All of
my
us.
breath for a minute and 30 seconds the other day.
Dude, I
Why?
held my breath for 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
So hard.
Why are you guys holding your breath?
I don't know. I was
Wim
just
Hof. Dude, can we do a
Fuck
Wim Hof?
Wim Hof, dude.
Can we please do the Wim Hof?